Well, I was eating lunch just now. I was reading, and I eat a late lunch. I was reading this Wired article about Doge, about Elon Musk and the Doge cuts, and particularly about the destruction of USAID. It was an interview with someone who worked for USAID during the destruction wrought by Doge, and he was explaining basically how the political appointees, Marco Rubio and such, wanted to kind of slowly wind down USAID, and Elon Musk, basically in control of the federal government. I don't know, it feels like so long ago, but right at the start of the administration, Trump basically gave the keys to the federal government to Elon Musk and said, go at it. Elon Musk wanted to, in his words, put it through the wood chipper and destroy USAID, which they did successfully. They successfully destroyed USAID. And I think the magnitude of what that means is so great that we don't really talk about it. It's not really part of our political conversation. But the Wired article notes that in the first year, according to one estimate, the destruction of USAID was responsible for the deaths of 700,000 people. So 700,000 people died around the world who would not have died otherwise had USAID stayed intact. And the legacy of the destruction of USAID, and this is the United States Agency for International Development, the legacy of its destruction is going to be probably millions of excess deaths, people who would be alive, largely children who would be alive, if not for the destruction of the program. In as much as this is talked about in our mainstream politics, it's talked about as if Musk didn't know what he was doing. But I think the thing that is genuinely uncomfortable and disturbing for many people, for many observers, is that Musk knew exactly what he was doing. Elon Musk is a vicious white supremacist. You just have to look at his Twitter feed. It is part of his political identity. He is obsessed with birth rates, specifically the birth rates of white Europeans, people of European descent. And I think it's very clear that he destroyed USAID for the purpose of reducing the number of black and brown people on the planet. Real Hitler thinking, you know? We haven't really contended with it, and we should. I mean, we shouldn't just contend with it. People need to be punished, you know? There needs to be tribunals. We got to have Nuremberg too. That's what needs to happen. And I'm just not sure as a political culture we're anywhere close to being there.